Good morning, everybody. Early morning here at 6:15 Eastern Time. We're going to preview this Monday night football game. So, this has to be the most evenly matched across the board Monday night football game that I have seen in God knows how long. You got Seattle, who is 3-7 on overall, 2-3 on the road, versus the Washington football team, who's 4-6 overall, 2-3 at home. You got one team that plays better on the road, and you got one team that plays horrible at home. Both teams like to play on the road, so automatically advantage to Seattle. But let's keep breaking this down. Against the spread, Seattle's 5-5, 3-2 on the road, 5-5 overall. As in Washington is 3-7 overall against the spread, and 1-4 against the spread at home. That's alarming. Let's get to the matchups. All right. This is a key stat that I would like to hear if you're looking into the total. Seattle has played 10 games this season. Only one game has won over the total. So keep that in mind. That is very, very interesting. So if you're playing the total, you're leaning the under right out of the gate. And this is going to be a dreadful, dreadful game to watch. As in, Seattle has the 30th ranked offense, and Washington has the 25th ranked defense. But I will say they have been playing better, their defense, in the past 3 weeks, as they have been winning. They did beat Tampa at home. Very impressive win there. But they have been playing much better, probably the last 3-4 weeks. Since they lost in Denver, which arguably they had that game won, they've been playing much better. So momentum-wise, definitely goes to Washington. If you're in a betting nest, if you're thinking about which side to go with, momentum is Washington. Better overall playing home road is Seattle right now. So Washington has the 19th ranked offense. Taylor Heinicke is finally getting into his groove, as Seattle's defense is just dreadful. 32nd ranked overall defense, the worst defense in the league. Now, you don't really see this much, but the public money, 55% is on Washington, 45% on Seattle. There's really no thing to go with on there either. Let's go to the injuries. So, if Geno Smith is needed, he is back today. This Seattle team is really, really banged up at the running back position as Chris Carson. He is out for the season with a neck injury. Alex Collins is banged up but is probable for today. Rashard Penny, he is out. So backup running back is out. So Alex Collins will be doing the heavy duty today. What's it called? What's his name? Where is he at? DK Metcalf. Questionable for today with his foot injury. I'm sure he will play, but still, he's going to be banged up as well. Seattle just has not been able to get their passing attack going. It's been a real big frustration. So if you have anyone on Seattle in fantasy, you pretty much already dropped them, or you are just disgusted because you're losing in fantasy. If you're betting Seattle, you lost your ass. Plain and simple. You lost your ass. Let's go to the Washington's injuries. Big, huge announcement on this as Logan Thomas comes back today. He's not going to be playing all the snaps. He'll be limited snaps today. But in a fantasy aspect, in a betting aspect, that is a huge weapon to have. Logan Thomas, big tight end. He's going to be a huge factor going into the rest of the season, especially if Washington can win this game and try to get the momentum going into the wild card race / division win. So that's a big plus. As in Ricky Seals-Jones is doubtful tonight with his hip injury. Let's see if any other. There's a lot of injuries on Washington. A lot of injuries, but a lot of questionable. So you don't really know who's going to be playing, who's not. Let's see. Antonio Gibson is probable. McKissick is probable. Everybody's at this time of the year. Everyone's going to be banged up. It's been a long season so far. Everyone's going through, getting bumped, hit hard. Of course, you're going to be on the injury list at some point, at some way. Even if it's bruised, you're sore, you're going to be on the injury list. Fitzpatrick continues to be out as backup quarterback. All right, let's get to some betting trends. The under is all the way across the board for Seattle. Like I said, they're 1-9 against the spread on the under. I'm sorry, not against the spread, on the under. 1-9 this season on the under. Let's go to Washington. Washington's a little over and under, so it's kind of misleading. Football team is 4-0 against the spread in the last 4 games in November. They have been winning the past few weeks. They've been playing much better. If you guys are like historic betting trends, the football team is 6-1 against the spread in the last 7 games in Week 12. So in the last 7 years, they're 6-1 against the spread in Week 12. I think that's more of a coincidence than anything. Let's see here. Yeah, Washington has won 3 in a row. I'm sorry, 2 in a row. I'm sorry. That's the wrong one I'm looking at. Yeah, they won 2 in a row. Since they lost to Denver, which they should never have lost. They had that game won, but they lost. Next subject. They beat Tampa 29-19, and then they went to Carolina and beat the hell out of them last week. When a game where Cam Newton came back, all emotions. That was a game Carolina should have won, but they had the lead early. Washington never gave up. They kept pounding the ball. They do such a good job in running the ball, draining the clock, wearing out that defense, and that's why Washington has momentum going into this game, and that's why they have the slight edge. Let's see Seattle. So Seattle is actually the opposite. They have lost 2 in a row. They beat Jacksonville. They beat the hell out of them, 31-7 on Halloween, and then they had a bye week. Then they lost at Green Bay 17-0. Remember, that was the blizzard game. I don't want to say blizzard. It wasn't really a blizzard, but it was a snowy game. And then they were at home last week versus a shorthanded, injured Arizona team. And there was a lot of steam on Seattle that game. It went all the way up to 4.5 from -2.5. So a lot of late money went on to Seattle, and they still lost outright 23-13. That late money play doesn't always come in handy. Seattle's just been a huge disappointment, plain and simple. Huge disappointment. With the trend, it seems like they win 1 game, lose 2 games, win 1 game, lose 3 games, win 1 game. They've lost 2 games. So is the trend, do they win this one? That's the question. So, like I said, guys, it's a very, very evenly matched day. There's a lot of things you can look at, but overall, it's ugly. It is ugly. I am running a promo today, 3-0, or the rest of the year free. I do have my plays pretty much in hand, so I'm not going to give you my leans, but that is the preview. If you're looking to bet this game, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a good one. Everyone have a great day. It's Monday. Go to poundofsports.com and let's sign up for the 3-0 or the rest of the year free. We are up 33 units in the past 2 days. The weekend, huge weekend here at Pound of Sports, and we look to continue that trend tonight, as in my favorite day of the week, Monday Night Football. Everyone have a great Monday.